I am the struggle, born from pain. I am truth, free of all chains. I am a legend, the eternal flame. I am the art, darkness couldn't tame. I am the fire that ushered in change. I am the poetry, heaven's choir sang. I am the champion, perseverance became. Say my name. I'm immortal. You can't stop me. Say my name. I'm eternal. You can't block me. Say my name. I'm burning with that anointing on me. Say my name. The greatest to ever do it. Watch me.
Woo! Good morning, dreamers. Rise and shine. Another blessed and grateful day. Happy Friday. We are over here locked in the dungeon for today. It's packed out in the office, so we had to come in here to get locked and loaded. Love it, love it. As you guys can see, I've got a great topic coming into the Friday to go ahead and end this week off with a bang. And we are going to be talking about a really good one. This is going to be how to control our life. Now, at the end of the day, believe it or not, nothing is actually in our control. The only thing that's in our control is between the 6 inches. This is the only thing that we can control. But I'm telling you right now, if we can take handle of this thing, this has a big piece of how our personal reality ends up manifesting, right? That's why they say our personality dictates our personal reality. So today we're going to be digging deep inside of the personality. How are we going about these 90 days coming into this stretch, and how can we truly maximize it? So let me know, what is everybody feeling for today? Let's drop it down below. Cedric Dreamers, it is so great to see everybody. Let me get live on IG, and it is game time on how much control do we have in our life. This is huge right here. I used to think I was a victim. I used to think I didn't have any control. I was just subject to the wind. Whatever happens, happens. I'm going to go ahead and get blown there. Getting out of college, okay, get a job, make $10 to $20 an hour, go clock in, go pay taxes, and have a family and call it life. That was the wind that most people were taught to blow, and I didn't want to go ahead and fall into that because I started to see there was so much more out there to experience. It just takes being able to get tapped in with it. So I love it, fam. Grateful to be alive, grateful for God, grateful to be on here with each and every single one of you. So grateful to see the elevation, the transformation. I'm seeing some pounds being dropped, seeing the gym being hit. I'm seeing a lot of hard finishes coming towards the end of the year, and that is exactly what I want to see. So here we go. Let's dive in on the 5 to 6 things on how we can truly go ahead and control these 6 inches of our brain that's going to help us manifest everything that we're looking to go ahead and do. So this is not from me. This is coming straight from Brian Carruthers. This is actually directly from one of his trainings. He said 1 to 10 right now. How much control do you all believe that we have with our life? What would your guess be? If you were to just drop a number for yourself, 1 through 10, how much control do you believe that we have inside of our life? Sebs, let's go, my brother. Here's the second thing. He said character isn't what we think we are. Character is actually what we show the world. Because it's one thing to think, but they say one of the biggest differences between many is what we know and what it is that we actually do. Just like with weight, everybody knows how to get a 6-pack, but how many actually take the action to go out and make it happen? And that's the true definition of character. It's one thing to say it, but people don't just watch what we say, they really watch what it is that we do. So getting into all the energy and all the influence is controlled by, believe it or not, these 6 inches. So here's 6 different steps on how we can go and take the action with our mind. Number 1, he talks about every 90 days, find somewhere new to go. That could be taking a trip to a different city, taking a trip to a different state, but he talks about getting out of the normal conversations, out of the normal smells, the normal things that we're typically used to seeing. And this is how we start rewiring and remapping our neurons. Because if we hear the same conversations, see the same things, see the same people, it's safe to say that nothing's really changing. We're experiencing, seeing, and feeling the same emotions. And it's kind of just like stagnant water. If anything that sits too long, what happens? It gets moldy. Gets a little bit ugly. So it takes being able to move. It takes being able to go out and travel and get outside of what we're normally used to seeing. Number 2 is going to be new dining experiences, right? New experiences just in general. Maybe going to a new restaurant, maybe going to the beach, maybe going to a new neighborhood that we're normally not used to driving in. And I'm telling you, it changes the way that we're normally used to thinking. And you could be anywhere. I have someone that's in Dearborn, Michigan. You can still go out and find a nice neighborhood that you're normally not used to going in to shift the way that we see things. Number 3 is going to be going to events, really events and conferences. That's some of the biggest things that he talks about, because at events, big decisions are made at big events. And this is huge. I've been there many times. Nobody goes to an event home the same way that they came back. So that's number 4. That's number 3. Number 4 is going to be expanding the peer circle. Stretching who we're normally used to listening to. I learned a long time ago, as we're getting into entrepreneurship, yes, it takes cutting off some of the fats, but it also takes being able to add into our circle. Just like all of us, we have some incredible mentors and individuals to learn from inside of our circle. And this is why we're growing. This is why we're seeing so many quantum leaps, because we have the right access to information. And the last but not least is going to be skill development. One of the fastest ways to start controlling where our life is going is developing skills. Now, even for myself, I noticed there's about 10 to 12 skills of this industry. Learning how to promote, learning how to follow up, learning how to build a brand, learning how to go ahead and be consistent. These are skills that had to be learned. Making videos. I was not good at making videos at the beginning. It took me freaking 30 takes just to get something out there. So at the end of the day, these are things that all of us, we get to grow through. We get to go to new places. We get to go and travel and experience new things. We get to expand our peer circle. We get to learn new skills. We get to go to events and get around masterminds and private conversations. So these are all exciting pieces that are part of the journey. And I can tell you, without these, it is tough to grow, because I've been there, I've experienced it. And with these, quantum leaps are waiting for each and every single one of us, family. I love you guys. Happy Friday. Have a phenomenal day. And anything you need, we're here for you. We've got some huge events coming into the new year. So stay tuned, stay plugged into the chats. And I know we are setting up for one of the best years of our lives. Remember, fam, we can be, do, and have anything we can hold in our mind. You already know we can hold it right here in our hand. Have a blessed day, fam. Hey, let's go out and turn these dreams into reality. It's game time. Let's go.